So you see the video, you see the title. Dropped out of college. And before you say, you know, you ruined your life, you ruined your future, dropping out of college, this is the biggest mistake you could ever done. You know, you're gonna live a life that you never wanted, you're gonna have a job that you never wanted to have for the rest of your life. I've already heard it, and I already got it all figured out. And it's going the way that I want it, and it's been my plan all along. But that's besides the fact. Yeah. I dropped out. And there's a lot of things that contribute to why I did. But, you know, just getting straight to the point, college really wasn't for me. Just simple as that. It was like that from the start. You know, I still question myself why I even decided to go to college in the first place. But okay, here, don't get me wrong. College was a great experience. My freshman year, that was a blast. Like, you saw the videos, you saw like the fire drills, the evacuations, the parties, the friends that I made, my roommates. Dude, I loved it. I loved them. But there's a lot of other things like behind the camera, you know, the experiences and the lessons that I had to go through to be where I am right now talking about this. Also, those were a lot of the main things that I had to decide to say this was my first and last year ever being in college. And that's a story for another time, because it's definitely a lot. It's definitely a lot to fit into one video, but yeah, getting back to it. What now, when you ask, is fulfilling plan A. And my plan that I've always been wanting to do is to become my own businessman, become an entrepreneur. You know, but what I am doing right now, and I guess you could say this past year, since you say the end of March of 2024, I've been doing social media advertising. And there's a lot of other like terms, there's a lot of ways that you can like think of that. Freelance brand scaling, social media marketing, running an agency, all that. That's what I'm doing. So before you say like that's the stupidest shit you could ever done, and it's like, why are you even doing that? It's the best business model that you can do in order to start your own business and get into that entrepreneurship. Don't talk to me about that, because I know what I'm doing, and I can talk about it for days on ends. Like, that's how much this shit is so intriguing to me. Like, obviously, like, I'm not a professional, I'm not an expertise in all this. Like, the advertising is like how to like teach someone how to, you know, run your ads or talk to people or network. But it is so interesting to me. Like, I can talk about it to someone, like, even if they don't even like know what it, like, even like they don't know what it is or is like what I want to do. Dude, like, it is the most interesting thing to me, besides cars. Like, I'm gonna be honest, that and cars is like the two things that like I can talk on ends, like ends on ends for. I'm getting off topic though. Um, that's my plan, is to fully commit to what I always wanted to do. And honestly, it's going the way that I planned, going the way that I wanted. But what I didn't realize is that it was gonna lead me back to doing the work here in Colorado instead of Arizona. You know, when I first decided to go to Arizona for school, it was also me thinking that I was gonna have a better opportunity than I would here in Colorado to land clients, talk to business owners, or even network down there, because it's one of the most popular states in the country. You got California, Florida, Texas, and then you got Arizona. Like, that's like the thing, is that I was thinking like, oh, if I move down to Arizona, like I'm gonna have a bit of like better opportunity. It's a really populated like area. I'm in the city. You know, a lot of businesses are around me. It's like I could talk, like I can outreach, I can negotiate, or I can like talk about what I could do for them. But what I didn't process through my thick-headed ass skull of mine is that, oh, it's a very populated state. There's a lot of people, and it is so easy to get around places, because Arizona and Phoenix, like central Phoenix and everything, it's on a grid pattern. The city's on a grid format where you got Phoenix, Tempe, Scottsdale. Like, it's so easy to get to places. It's like, it makes Colorado look like a joke, I'm gonna be honest, because everything here is so spread out. But I wouldn't change it for the best, because I love Colorado. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I could, like, it was gonna, like, eventually, once I thought, when I thought that I was gonna be like, you know, once I'm done here in Arizona, I'm gonna move back to Colorado and live the life that I want. And honestly, skipped a step. So now I'm not gonna go back to Arizona. Just fully gonna commit and work and stay here. There's always gonna be always gonna be like something. I never know. That's what God has for me. You know, I don't know his plan, but I just have to trust him and, you know, let him take the wheel. Arizona wasn't for me, and I couldn't process that. But I also didn't fully commit to it, whereas like I never took the chances that I should have took, or that I should have taken throughout the 10 months I was there in Arizona, where it's like, because I was too busy doing like degenerate shit, whereas like I was partying, I was drinking, and honestly, that's what killed me also, was living that degenerate, shitty ass lifestyle. And honestly, it was easy to get into because I'm at Arizona State University. If you don't know Arizona State University, then I'm like, you're living under a rock, because this is like ASU is literally Greek, like all Greek life, like frats and sororities. That's all you're gonna get. Like, you're not really there for the academics, you're there for the experiences. Let's be honest. And I knew that going into it, and I was like I was telling myself I was gonna find that balance. I didn't find a balance. My grades were shit, and I was having fun. Like, it's honestly like, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at my grades, and it makes me want to throw up. Like I want to throw up like at myself of how shit I did. And that's one thing why I also made a contribution to why I dropped out is that I didn't put my whole I didn't put my full effort into school. And honestly, I never wanted to do school. Like after high school, I was like, I can't do it anymore. And honestly, I took the chance, I took the risk to spend that stupid ass 38K to go to college for tuition and shit. To find a rhythm, find a groove there. And I didn't. It is not like it's my fault. It's all my fault that I didn't because I was too distracted, and I'd rather put myself I put myself in scenarios where it's like, oh, I want to have fun. It's like, I'll just put this later. That was the biggest mistake ever. Procrastinating of what I want to do in my career is the worst thing that I decided to do. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm just focused on now and what I gotta do, and take the opportunities. That's the main thing, is to take the opportunities that are placed in front of my eyes. Because I didn't do that ever in these past 10 months. But honestly, I don't regret it. And obviously, I have to make up a lot financial wise, because yeah, it's 38K. I just wasted 38K for my freshman year of college. Just decide I'm not going back. So I gotta make that up. Pay that back. Nowadays, all I really think about now is the life that, I dream of, my vision. I want that family. I want to be financially stable. I want to travel. I want to have that freedom. And I want to support. I want to give back. I want to inspire people. With what I went through, what I've gone through, what I've done. That's all I want to do. I was never the person I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the person I was 6 months ago, 10 months ago, however, my past self was always selfish. It's like I felt like I didn't give back to people. I was receiving, but I wasn't giving. But now I realize, and I look at myself, and if I could kill my past self, I would. But honestly, without the experiences and the lessons that I had to go through, I wouldn't be who I am and how I think now, and obviously what I'm talking about. That's a chapter over with college, I guess. I feel like I'm repetitive with what I say and shit. It's go time. I gotta do what I gotta do, and I can't sit around. I can't do jack shit anymore what I used to do. But yeah, just gotta pray for the future and work towards it too. What I always wanted. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I got to do, and there's a lot of things that I want to do in the future. Just know this isn't the end of me, and honestly, I'm just getting started. So